wins and 2 loss records on the 6-game on the bracket that they have. So PNP is assured of the quarterfinals. The PLDT needs to wait on the remaining games. Now, for DNR Warriors, this undefeated team, they can have an extra 10 points because they only have one executive to play here for the DHSUD. That's plus 10 to the team captain of the DENR Warriors. Now, for the DHSUD, this will be their last game, I think. From their last game, they still have 0-5, and well, at least for the time before the next season, they'll be much stronger. They're gonna prepare hard, you know. Good afternoon, my name is Juan Paro. Second game of 3 of our Makabansa Basketball League. Or, teka muna. So, 0-0 to. Dalawang executive na naglaro. Okay, so check lang natin ha. Kasi ang rules po natin dito sa Makabansa Basketball League, at least 2 executives. Ayun, isa lang. So, 10-0. Ayan ha. So, yun pong rules natin dito sa Makabansa Basketball League. Kapag isa lang ang executive na magpe-play, ibig sabihin ang kabilang team ay matcha-charge ng 10 points dun sa team captain. Now, the team captain for the DENR is Ralph Lansang. Ralph Lansang already scored 10 points for that. Whoops! Masyado malalim yung pasa ni Ralph Lansang. They're playing without Ed Rivera, who's nursing an injury. He will be out of the season, so he will be back next season sa Makabansa Basketball. But without Ed Rivera, malakas pa rin ang DNR Warriors. Should they win tonight, they'll end up the eliminations with 6-0 record, foul counted for DHSUD. In the coming days, mga ka-MBL, we will also post the remaining elimination games. So meron pa tayong 2 playing days, meron pa tayong sa Tuesday and Thursday, and on Thursday next week will be the end of elimination. And of course, yours truly, Juan Paro, I will break down to you the teams that will participate in the quarterfinals outright and the teams that will participate for the play-in tournament. So let me explain it further dahil ang score natin is 2-3 para sa DNR. Doon sa 7 teams sa isang bracket, kasi bracket A and B tayo, no? Mapapansin niyo yung team standing sa ating Facebook page. Doon sa 7 teams sa isang bracket, only 5 will advance, no? Only 5. Doon sa kabilang bracket naman, no? Kabilang bracket, 5 din ang mag-a-advance. So, 4 na teams of that 14 will be eliminated. Ano mangyayari po, mga ka-MBA? Ganito po yan. So, yung ranks number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, regardless of the group, number 5 and number 6 will be automatically have a seat in the quarterfinals, ano? And then 7, 8, 9, and 10, they gonna play the play-in tournament. So, magkakaroon po tayo ng play-in tournament. Now, sa play-in tournament na po yun, yung 9th and 10th team overall will be playing 1 knockout game. Afterwards, kung sino man manalo doon, meron din maglaro din ng 7 and 8 din sa play-in. So, 2 playing days yun. Doon sa 7 and 8 po, ang mananalo doon ay magiging rank number 7. Huh? Now, doon sa 9 and 10, ang maglalaglag doon, automatically eliminate. Yung number 9 will play the loser of the rank 7 and 8. Para po siya sa NBA. So, that's how play-in tournament will happen. That will happen a week after that. That will be around the end of May. We will have the play-in tournament. Okay? And after the play-in tournament, we're gonna have the knockout quarterfinals. And after the quarterfinals, we will have the knockout semifinals. And after that, we will have a battle for third. And we will have the best of 3 finals. Stated June 14, June 18, and June 21. So, doon po magtatapos ang ating Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. Magandang hapon po, Ryan Paro, as we see this 3-point shot. Alright, the head coach, the playing coach, Archie Gamboa, calls a timeout for DNR. They're up by 6. Alright, just a confirmation that that is the correct and accurate tournament format natin. Yung quarterfinals po natin, irregardless na po yan ng bracket. Kasi po, pag-uusapan na lang dyan kung sino yung, halimbawa, yung isang bracket natin, halimbawa, yung DENR Warriors undefeated, yung OP undefeated sa isang bracket. So, malalaman na lang natin yung number 1 o number 2 sa kanila depending on the points scored, points difference, doon malalaman. Yan. In the meantime, Routledge Sound with a layup. So, no matter what happens here, DENR is assured of a quarterfinals because they already have 5-0 record. Meron silang 5-0 record. Kanina nakita niyo 3-point shot ni Brian Bangal. Remember, they are also a UNTV Cup champion. So, meron silang savvy, meron silang experience, and Raul Mamak misses. And the ball goes to the Warriors. 17-6 is the tally. The playing coach, Tony Nolito Enaran. Here's the shot. It's good. So of the 20-man lineup of DENR, so kalahati, 10 dyan maglalaro sa executive face-off of UNTV which will state next month. At dun sa regular roster nila, kasama dyan si Brian Bangal, who score layup. (21-6) DENR. Bakit po 21-6 agad-agad? Dahil po ang DHSUD, meron lamang silang 5 players at isa dyan ay executive sa DHSUD. 21-6. So, kung meron kayong isang executive na lalaro, according to the rules of MBL, ating house rules, automatic po ang kabilang team may 10 points sa team captain, and happens to be Ralph Lansang, automatic 10 points. Bangal for 3. So, DENR is starting to pull away. We have a timeout by the Housing and Urban Development. Si Rico Bualon, umpire 1 natin ay si Ralph Moreto, and umpire 2 ay si Dennis Dolek. A bit shot there by DHSUD. They only scored 6. Meron lang 24 DENR, made that 26 for DENR by Constantino. 20-point lead, 4:47, quarter number 1. So DENR now, they'll have at least a week or 2 week rest as they prepare for quarter-final playoffs. Oh, that's a 3-point shot. Swift retaliation by Brian Bangal. He scored the last 9 points for DENR. So dalawa sila ni Lansang point production. And Baba scores. Baba is the executive para sa DHSUD, the only executive playing. Attorney Nolito Enaran. Here's a 3-point shot. Yan, pwede na siya magpasiklaw. Hindi na pumasok at 3-pointer. Here's a 3 on the other side. Nothing. Last touch ni Ralph Lansang. Sa laki ng kamay ni Ralph Lansang, no, kayang-kanyang hawakan yung bola. No? He can palm the ball really well. Here's Duyag, low post. Duyag puts it up. Nope. Good defense by Attorney. Here's Nolito. The energy. Enaran all the way. No, pinasa niya kay kanyang kakape. 3. Wala. Constantino. May foul. Perlas sa sana yung 3-point shot pero di pumasok. Ayan na si Archie Gamboa. Papalitan mo niya si Brian Banga, who started hot in this quarter. 9 points. Bob Lansang with 12 actually. 10 of them from the 10-point default. Constantino 3 points already. 4. So yung PLDT, ulitin ko lang po sa mga kachuchu nila, meron silang 3-3 record. Natalo sila sa PNP. PNP with 4-2, assured of a quarterfinal seat. Duyag. Here's the Department of Housing. 5 seconds to shoot. Nice spin. Four points now for Bamba together with 2 rebounds. 30-13, 17-point Warriors lead. Pero yung Golden State Warriors tanggal sa NBA playoffs. Archie Mintis. Talagang na-overpower sila ng Minnesota Timberwolves. So kasama sila sa conference finals sa West. Game 7, bukas na madaling araw, OKC versus Lunes ng madaling araw, OKC versus Denver at OKC. Oh, what a pass! Atienza hitting the blind spot. He scored it. 32-13, the Warriors in zooming command. There's a strip job by Archie Gamboa. Constantino on the fast break. Constantino too fast for his own good. Turnover. Mga kaibigan, may ba tayong last game for tonight? This will be our last Saturday of eliminations. Dahil next week, we will start the play-in tournament. Ortega. Or a week after next. Next week, dalawang play days lang tayo. Martes at Huwebes. After that, the following week na tayo. Peras. From the pass of attorney Nolito Ereran. Mintis pa rin. Nakakatatlong 3-point attempts na siya. Inside pass sana, broken up by Duyag. Natatawa lang si attorney Nolito. Ganda sana bala. Laki-laki ng mama eh. Quinto with a basket from assist there. 32-50. The lead is 17 for the Warriors. Raul Mamak will check in, and also Rodel Vergara, a fine slasher from the corner. Peras for 3. Ayaw pa rin. Quinto drives. Quinto fails. Rebound controlled by no one. Upo muna si attorney Nolito Eneran rather. At kaya din si Constantino. Pasok muli si Raul Mamak, and first time checking in is Rodel Vergara. We have a foul by Atienza. First, Maro Atienza. Kasama siya sa roster ng UNTB Cup ng DENR Warriors. Of course, they're gonna participate this coming October for the Season 12. Abangan niyo yan. First free throw by Bamba. He makes it. The lone executive is playing for the DHSUD, Department of Housing, Settlements, and Urban Development. A minute to go. 32-17, the Warriors. Peras is wide open. Isang tres naman kay Peras. Wala pa rin. Mamak with a footback. So, Peras 0 of 5 from 3-point range. 34-17, jump shot. Rattles out. Easy rebound by Rodel Vergara. Rodel bounce pass to Atienza. Peras back to Rodel. Rodel to Mamak. Mamak open. He's an executive. He's a 3-pointer. So Mamak and the rest of the executives will play for the executive face-off. UNTB Cup will starting on June. Here's Duyag. 100 shot, no. Rebound. Peras. And first quarter is history. The score is 37-17. DENR. .20 point lead for the Warriors as we start this second quarter of action. Magandang hapon po mga ka-MBL. Nagmumula po dito sa Pasig City as we see this 3-point shot by Ginto. Ako po ang inyong commentator, Ryan Paro. Of course, kayo'y nanonood ng ating makabansa basketball league. Hatid sa inyo ng Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Philic, Meralco Jet, Pacific Power, Aboitiz Power. We have Blanco Pacific. We also have Quezon Power Philippines and Smart Communications. Alam niyo po, ina-expect natin pagdating ng finals, nandito po yung mga executives ng MVP Group as Ginto scores his second triple V of this afternoon. He has a total of 8 points for Ginto. He's the top scorer for the housing team. Atienza retaliates with a 3. 40-23. Warriors up by 17. Second quarter action. Ginto drives. The hand up. Duyag is open. Archie Gamboa, binangga, tumira. Pumasok, muntik na pumasok. May foul. That's a classic Mon Fernandez type of a shot. Just to let you know that Archie Gamboa is the older brother of a former PBA player, Arnold Gamboa. Sa trivia lang. Parehong yung mga Gamboa clan talaga sa sports, napakalawak. 41-25 DENR. PLDT is watching DENR kasi pwede posible sila magkaharap sa quarterfinals as we see a block shot by Archie Gamboa but not on the second try. The executive Marlon Bamba scores. Uli, Atienza reverse, 43 points for DENR. Back to a 16-point advantage. Fajardo just appeared, so this will be the 7th player. There's a 3 from the corner. Oh yes, Ginto. 11 first half points. Almost a fast break play, but it's not there. .13-point advantage. Here comes Duyag against the triple team. Left hand. Hey, nice move by Duyag. Otero also check in. So we have now 8 players for DHSUD. Also Balida checking for the very first time para sa DHSUD. So, 8 na sila. And Otero with a 3-point, or rather Duyag with a 3-point play opportunity. The lead is now down to 10, 43-30. Here's Eleran. Norlito puts it up. Gets a rebound there. Bangal, corner. Bangal misses. Last touch by Bamba. Inbound by Anthony Norlito. Here's Lansang. Uy, malakas. Takbo na ngayon ang DHSUD. The hang time mode draws a foul against Homes. Baliday umalog ang kanyang unang free throw. DHSUD will try to end this game on a winning note. And of course, they are facing a mighty DENR Warriors who is still undefeated after 5 games. And that, Mamak, 3-point shot on its way. Short. Attorney with offensive rebound. Nice passing play. Homes converts. Credit that assist by Ralph Lansang. By the way, Ralph Lansang, the inaugural season of DENR in 2019-2020, he was the Rookie of the Year MVP of that league. Ganong kagaling. Here's Bamba inside to Duyak. Lost it. And Ran brings it up for the Warriors. And Ran drives, kick out pass Mama. Here's Attorney. Quickly, Hobbes puts it up from 10. Lansang cleans it up. (47-34) for DENR. Back to a 13-point lead. Baliday drives against Hobbes. Here comes a strict shooting Ginto. His first miss after 5 mains. Mamak to Bangal. Bangal from 13. Ryan continues to soar. He has 13 points. We have a timeout by the Housing. Back to live action here at the Meralco Gym, Pasig City. Continue coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. My name is Ryan Paro for KOTC Sports. DHSUD wants to end their campaign on a high note. Still winless. Bamba misses from point blank. Here comes DENR. Lansang. Natatawa na lang sila, sasabi niya, layup na yun eh. Layup na yun. Nabitawan ko. Sorry. Napaka ano yan. Napaka very animated na sila. Nagkatatawanan sila ng DHSUD. He normally catches that particular pass. 5:25 to play. Oh! 3-point shot. The lead is down to 12. And the run is Bangal. Drives. Bangal puts it up. 15 points for Brian Bangal. He's now the top scorer for DENR, surpassing Lansang's 14. 51-37. The lead is 14 points. Inside play. Bamba. No! There's a push by Baliday. Huli. First personal for Baliday. Only the second team foul for DHSUD, Department of Housing, Settlements, and Urban Development. Here's Enaran. Drives. Ako gumagawa ng play pero yung pasa ko masyado mataas. Natatawa na lang si Brian Bangal eh. In the meantime, the housing, the jump shot, it's no good. Rebound controlled by Hobbes. The big J, big Hobbes. Here's Langsang, weapon, pass, showtime! That's the Showtime Warriors I always saw. Back to 16-point advantage for DENR. Here comes Balidai, the jump shot for 15. 6 points for Balidai. It's now 53-39. Attorney Norlito brings it up court, puts it up a jumper from 15, takes matters into his own hands. Hoes clears the board. Ralph Lansang, let's settle down. Attorney Norlito to Mamak. Here's Raul. The runner. It's short. Balidai on a fast break. He will challenge Brian Bangal. 3-on-1 situation. No execution. Look at Bangal crashing the boards. 1 against 3. And here's Mamak. Thank you, sabi niya. And he pointed out to Brian Bangal, says, Salamat pre. 55-39. 3 minutes under in this first half. 2 team fouls each. Fajardo penetrates, bangs onto Hobbes, and the ball goes back to the look at the sporting-like gesture, or sporting-like gesture rather, by Ralph Lansang and Attorney Norlito in the run. Brian Bangal, great first half, 15 markers. He's the top scorer for DENR and leads all scores. 55-39, folks. Here comes Attorney Norlito, the playing coach. Here is the 3-point shot by Bruno. First appearance for Mark. And we are approaching the 2-minute mark of this first half. Here comes Duya. Yes. Lansang against 3. Spins, turns, travel. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of this first half. Nice strip job by Mark Bruno, but his last touch on Bruno on his foot. Balidai to Duyag. Duyag looking on, double team. There's a foul on Perez. First. And Ralph Lansang will have a well-deserved rest. 14 points. He only scored 2 field goals because he's the team captain of DNR at isa lang executives ng DHSUD. That's why 10 points instantly award for Ralph Lansang. Here comes the strip job. It will stay. Constantino touch it last. 8 shot clock on DHSUD, trailing by 14. Here comes Balida. At 3, he fails. Rebound controlled by the housing team. The pass. Balida inside the paint. 8 points for Paulo. A minute and 45. Hang time by Bruno. No challenge. Good transition defense by the housing. Balida sprinting. Spins. Pass outside. Scores. Lead is back to 10. 55-45. Inside pass. Nice pass. Constantino. Lace it in. 57-45. A minute and 15 in the first half. Fajardo, it's a 3-pointer. Got it. 9-point game, 57-48. Bad pass again. Ginto for Balidai. Balidai with a total of 9 points. Ginto with a total of 15 points. So those are the top 2 scores for DHSUD. And this time, the series of errant passes for both squads. Turnovers. Alright. Playing assistant coach Archie Gamo says, let's stop. We have a timeout. Don't forget, mga ka-MBL, you can always catch the highlights of Makabansa Basketball League at pusupi.com. Your game, your community. As we see Mamak in and out on his three-point attempt. And here comes the housing. Fajardo drives. Fajardo almost fouled. But a good rejection by Atienza. Aaron Atienza. 57-48, 35 seconds into the first half. Or remaining in the first half. Ortega. Long. Rebound. Bruno. Mark Bruno brings it up court. The lob. Touch pass. Constantino. The pitch. The catch by Duya. 59-48, 14 seconds. Game clock is at 8. Game clock is at 4. Here's the drive. The bounce pass. Ball strip away. 1 second to play. Bruno. Error. Halftime. DHSUD 48 and DENR 59. In favor of DENR Warriors. All right, we start this third quarter with a 11-point DENR lead. As we see Hobbes score the first free goal, this is the time now for the DENR to step a little plate to the pedal because to make sure that they leave this elimination round undefeated. Or if DHSUD will play a super game, and there's a possibility for them to win against this undefeated DENR Warriors. Tingnan natin po yan. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Live pa rin dito sa Pasig City. This is the Makabansa Basketball League, presented to you by MP, IC, and San Miguel Global Power. My name is Juan Paro for KOTC Sports. Brian Bangal, who scored 15 points in the first half, missed the first shot from the outside of the second half as Balida converts his 11-point. 61-50 for DENR. We have Blansang looking for Babak. Instead, he will pass it to his teammate. Open. Yes. Here's Swaki Kalongkagi. Well, the other bigs of DENR, they choose not to play Alfie Grijaldo. As we see, Ginto now has scored his 18-point. Bad pass there by Raplan Sang, intercepted there by DHSUD's Baliday. Paulo, drop pass, intercepted also by Brian Bangal. Here's Babak from the wings. At 3. Second triple for Mamak. He has 6. Baliday drives. Baliday misses. And here comes Brian Bangal. Fast break for the Warriors. The hand up. Kalongkagin! Depsido! Woo! That shot of Kalongkagin, since his first name is Rocky, reminds me of the Rocky movie by Sylvester Stallone as he completes a 3-point play. 70-53. Baliday. Here's Ginto. Here's a 3-point shot. It's out. In and out. Bad pass. So far, super game by Ginto. Total of 18 points. Stop scoring for the housing. In the meantime, we have this 3-point shot. Oh yeah. He's now the 9th player on the lineup. First appearance for him. Oh, Brian Bangal was fouled by Mauricio. Hit in the face on that. Alright, 17. Is that 17? Yeah, 17 points for Brian Bangal tonight. He's the top scorer for DENR. Free throw is good. $71-56 for the Warriors. They're looking for an immaculate slate after elimination. Their last game before heading to the playoffs. Shot outside, no for Duyag. Here's Ralph. Bounce pass. Hobbes. Oops, bumped. And there's going to be a foul. So right now the other executives of DHSUD is in the floor. Bamba back in harness. From the outside we have Mamak again. Good again from 3. 74-56. Here's Baliday. Here's Mauricio. They're swinging around on the right side. Duyag from the base. Duyag lost it. Good defensive stance there by Hobbes and Kalongkagi. Lead is 18 for DENR. And Lazar says, let's slow down. Let's choose some clock. We are very ahead from the start. There's Rocky. Now to Brian. Right side to Raul. Back to Brian Bang. Drives. Kick out pass. Now to Lansang. Cross court to Mamak. Mamak open 3 again. The first miss after 3 mates. Here's Balida with a cross. Balida with a drive. Balida no finish. There's contact by Kalong Tagin. Again, we like to thank the sponsors of Makabansa Basketball League, Metro Pacific Investment Corporation, San Miguel Global Power, First Freelec, MGen, Pacific Power, Avoidance Power, Lanco Pacific, Quezon Power Philippines, and Smart Communications. Balida will shoot 2 on the foul line. 74-57 for the Warriors of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Speaking of resources, they always husband the resources for the key players. Maybe in the fourth quarter we can see all bench players for DENR if they establish a 25-point lead. Plus, Lansang at post, he was rejected. Wide variety of spins there by Lansang, but he was spoiled by Ortega. A 4-man substitution for the Warriors. Attorney Nolito Eneran, Constantino, Rodel Vergara, and Aaron Atienza. Here's Rodel. It's a 3-point shot that was not made. Rebound controlled by Ortega. Trailing by 16 is the housing. Bamba Tuduyag, the Twin Towers failed to deliver. Eneran brings it up court for the white shirts. Attorney Nolito. Rodel. Aaron, 3-point shot. Atienza fails. Bamba quickly to Otero. Otero misses that shot from 10. Here's Eneran. Drives left. Harvest spots. Makes it. 75 or 76-58. 18-point spread for the Warriors. Balida. Here's the set shot 3. It goes out. Rebound controlled by Aaron Atienza. Oh, pinasa sa kalaban. If we have a KOTC bloopers on this pass is special. $76.60. Run. Here's Vergara. Constantino. It's a mismatch. Hoves spots. Hoves can't deliver. Here's Ortega, brings it up court. Ortega drives. Nice defensive stance. And here comes Nolito. It's a 3-on-2 break. Rodel, baseline. Behind the back. Eneran. Uy, masyado maiksi yung tira. Baliday quickly. Baliday drives to his left. 14 points for Baliday. 76-62. Here's Constantino. Here's Rodel Vergara. They're looking for Hoves. Back to Nolito. Shot clock at 10. Rodel is open. Thought about the 3. Decides to drive. Ball knocked away by Ortega. Archie Gamboa, the playing assistant coach. There's a bounce pass. Atienza, knockout play. Atienza delivers that one. 78-62. Here comes Otero. Balida, 3-pointer. That's short. Rodel Vergara rebounds. Here comes Anthony Nolito. Shovel pass. Vergara, no look pass. Archie! That chemistry, that precision passing of DENR was nothing short of amazing. You'll be mesmerized how they are really fit well to the system. Oh! Atienza erasing the shot of Bamba. Here's Enranan. The pass. Blind pass. The Warriors swooping it up, and the housing calls for time. (82-62) with 2:40 to go. So far, DENR flexing its muscles. They have established a 20-point lead. The handoff to Duyag. He's 18 for the Warriors. Atienza thought about the tee. He shuffled his feet, travel. Alright, Bruno checks back in, replacing Rodel Vergara. Alright, Mauricio and the rest of the housing team training. Spin, pump fake, Bamba rejected from behind by Atienza. Here comes Bruno, sprinting down for 4-on-2 situation. Archie will finish. 84-64, the lead is 20. Mauricio, top of the keel area. Mauricio spots. Ooh, it's a wedgie. It hit the iron and the board at the same time, so it's going to be a hell ball. Position arrow will be pointing to the DHSUD. From the base, we have this shot that was not made. Bruno will challenge Balidai. The bounce pass to Constantino. Strip away by Balidai. Balidai will challenge all defenders, issuing a good pass. Otero with a basket. A chance for 3. No good. Almost a minute remaining in this third quarter. Here comes Mauricio. Succeeds. The lead is 16, 84-68. Here's Archie. Archie, he will fire a 3-point shot. He didn't get it. Battle for the rebound. Archie taps it to the wrong guy. Mauricio against Bruno. Mauricio on the left wing. Trailing is Balidai. Left-handed layup, no. And here comes Mark Bruno. Sprinting down court. Crossover drives. The lob pass. Too high. Constantino reverse. Yes! Three-point play opportunity for Constantino. So let's see if he will get the bonus. He does. .30 ticks to go, 87-68. Balidai at low post. We have a foul on Constantino. Mauricio inbounds. Mauricio on the outside. Bounce pass, low post play. Here comes Duyag. That's a foul on Atienza. Atienza, I'm sorry, it's Duyag makes the first free throw. Si Atienza yung tinawagan ng foul kanina. Ball will go to DENR. Last shot time for them. They're leading by 18 points, 87-69. Time for one last shot for the Warriors. Bruno. 8 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Constantino. Nice pass. Reverse. Atienza. No. Misses. Final 3 seconds. Atienza steal. Bounce pass. Fuera. Beats the buzzer. Third quarter is history. DENR 89. DHSUD 69. Alright, we are about to start the fourth quarter as the DENR Warriors is about to close the elimination. Still with a perfect slate. They already leading by 20, 89-69. Good evening, folks. My name is Ryan para continuing coverage of your Makabansa Basketball League Season 3. Presented to you by the Metro Pacific Investment Corporation and San Miguel Global Power. Ortero fails. Pitch by Lansang. That's too high. Sorry naman, sabi niya. Joining him is Bangal, Mamak, Hoves, and this guy who just defending, that's Bernardo. Ginto joining the DHSUD with Otero. We have Duyag. We also have number 17. That's let's see, it's Fajardo, and of course yung number 18 si Mauricio. Earlier we saw a basket by Bangal, a rejection by Hoves. Bangal already got 19 points. He's the prime candidate for the player of the game honors for DENR should they win tonight. And ended elimination in style. Mauricio, that's too sharp on his 3-point attempt. Brian Bangal. Pass to Mamak, masyado malayo. (91-69). Mauricio. Bounce pass Otero. Square up for 3. No. Rebound. Tap. It is Duyag. And Duyag. Good defense by Hoves using his body to change Duyag's shot. Lead is 22. Here's Bernardo. Smallest guy on the floor. Hoves at low post. That's a mismatch. Here's Brian Bangal for 3. That's short. Rebound Lansang. Fresh 14 for DENR. Here's Ralph. 1-on-1, makes his move. 5 seconds. Here's Ralph. Bounce pass. Bangal. Nope. And Hoves gets it. Hoves for 3. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Duyag. Duyag brings it up court for DHSUD. Ginto with a good night tonight. Continues to do so with 21 points. He's now top scoring the DHSUD and also all scorers. Bangal has 19. Bernardo, first 3 of a night. Nope. Duyag bounce pass. Mauricio, 3-on-2 break. Mauricio against Bangal. Ginto for his 24th point off the mark. Here's Lansang. Backstopping against Fajardo. Lansang! Oh! His shot won't work. Little jackknife. Otero. Blocked by Lansang very easily. Authoritatively denies that shot. Costco to Mamak. Mamak drives. Mamak finger wall. No. Look at the bench of DENR. They're waiting for the layup to drop. Here is Mauricio. Doesn't drop on the shot. 91-72. And the Warriors continue to do fast break. Brian Bangal may foul. Bamba and Balida will check in. Last push for the housing. And if this time being they will be booted out of elimination, this will be the last game. Bangal will miss. Well, we'll check the schedule lang. Double check lang natin schedule. Ako gusto ko manigurado. Baka mamaya may games pa yun. Bangal may extra free throw. (92-72), 6:21 remaining. It's turnover. Bangal. He will fire for his 22 marker. No. Put back. Yes. Oh, meron pa palang isang laro ang PNP against OP. So, yun. Otero misses. So, 3-1 pa lang sila, no? Ano ba? 3-2. 3-2 na sila. Bank shot is good for Fernandez. The shot will not work. Oops, bad pass. In the meantime, a turnover and another basket by Bernardo. And the lead now is balloon to 26 points, 96-72. Medyo nagpo-fold ang DHSUD as we see a turnover. So, meron pa pala laro ang DENR kasi ito yung na-cancel, no? Nakaraan. Ang huling laban ng DENR, they will face it on Thursday against DILG. Whoops! We're gonna check the official schedule maybe on the Facebook page. Next week, we will post that for you para sa KOTC Leagues. Yeah. 98-72. 4:38 to play. Here comes Duya. Hindi pa rin makashoot. Ito na si Bernardo. The handoff to Hobes. Alright, I think that's about for DNR's another victory. They're still undefeated. Foul Constantino. Let's pause for a timeout. Back to live action, 172. It looks like DENR will chalk up another victory. Mauricio, too sharp with his shot again. It all depends now. Bamba, yes. Layup is good. For Tori Norito Eteran. 341, 102 to 74. Shot made there by Marlon Bamba, 102-76. Rocky misses and Constantino delivers. So, this game for the DHSUD will remind them that by next season they're gonna be better. They have lost all their assignments. Starting last April 5 opening, they lost against MPTC Express, and then also they lost against Ascent Chargers in a close one. Then they lost against AFP Cavaliers. They also lost against DILG. And what else? Yun. The last game will be against the. So for DHSUD, what's important here is that for next season, have a formidable lineup. And I think dun sa mga players na talaga nagbunga, lalo na itong si Quinto, maganda nilaro niya. He already got 25 points. And then ran. Hoy! Nagtutulakan pa rin, no? Alright, we're down to the last 2 minutes of this basketball game. Hatid po sa inyo ng Meralco. Ang liwanag na bukas, DENR remains undefeated. A 3 ball converted. 106-81. I'm sorry, 106-81. Peras, yes! He's like celebrating a championship. Finally made a 3-point shot after 5 tries in the first half. 109-81. And then of course our next game, Meralco versus OSG on this bracket. This will be the last game also of OSG Patriots. Peras almost made another 3-point shot. So they will join, of course, MBL next season. Bounce pass. There's a 3-point shot. Out of bounds. Alright, as it's Meralco versus OSG. Nice Ginto. 27 points for Ginto. And that might be it, folks. Our best player of the ball game, of course, is Brian Bangal for DENR. With this impending victory, 30 seconds to play. Just counting down the seconds. 10 points for Hobis. And that will be it. 111 for DENR and 83. Make that 85 with Fajardo basket. And that's it. Congratulations for DENR Warriors. They remain undefeated. And they're going to play last game on Thursday. So we'll have one more game to play. Our final score is 111-85 for DENR.
One more award, DENR Warriors.